Hey guys, today's video is going to be concentrated on this slot here, which is my handheld gaming collection. I haven't got many, but that's because ever since the original Game Boy came out, I haven't ever had the time to play on any of the modern ones. But recently, when Emily and I go on holiday, it's always nice to have a console there to play just in case I get bored or we're stuck somewhere for a while. And so I've bought a few extra ones since the Game Boy. So let's go through them anyway. Let's start this side and we'll work our way this way, and I'll show you some of my favourite peripherals as well. This bunch here is my DS collection. Well, technically it is my collection, but this one, the 3DS, that's Emily's. However, she doesn't play it, so I've stolen it, and at the moment I'm working my way through Ocarina of Time on it. This is my DS Lite that I bought cheap off eBay with a nice plastic cover, and it's absolutely filthy. And I have Pokemon Emerald in there. Although I'm not playing it, that game just happened to come with this one. This is the one that kind of got me started on collecting handheld consoles again. I found it at my nana's house when they were having a clear out, and it belonged to one of my cousins, but he doesn't know I've got it, and he doesn't watch my videos, so I don't think he'll ever find out that I have it. Now it's quite broken, but that's quite typical of the original DS's. The hinge wasn't particularly well made. However, it does still work, and I had to buy one of my favourite Mario Kart games because I'd lost my copy from many years ago. It's the Mario Advance version of Mario Kart. I really want to get an SP. In fact, I had an SP, but I gave it to my nephew who now lives in America, so I hope he's looking after it properly. I actually forgot that I had this in here as well as the Game Boy Advance game in here. I have my R4 card, which is really handy if you've got any kind of modern Game Boy at all, like a DS or anything. Get an R4 card, just download the ROMs onto a micro SD card, and then you can play them all on your DS. Carrying on, we have the Mega Drive handheld console. I actually won this in a competition playing an 8-bit game of basketball. I think it was for the Atari, a gaming convention. Yeah, it's not a bad little thing. I wouldn't pay what it costs to buy, which I think is about £30, something like that. And it comes with a load of built-in games, but you can put more on the SD card. There's just a few of the games that you can play on that. Moving on, we have the original Game Boy, or the DMG-01, whatever you want to call it, which I have 3 of. This is my main one. It's the main one because, wait, what? Has it got battery in it? It appears to have died. Let's run out of batteries. 1 second. Aha! Yay! I found some batteries! Thankfully, it does work. I'll grab a game actually to show you. This is my main Game Boy. I've installed a backlight on it to make it a lot easier to see in the dark, but that is LSDJ. I have also got another backlight display to put in another Game Boy, but it's pink, and my second Game Boy is red. So unfortunately it's going to clash quite a lot, so I can't put it in this one. I have, however, attempted to put in a Pro Sound thing here, but I'm not the best at soldering, and I don't know where my soldering iron has gone now. I think it might have ended up in the bin somewhere. My last Game Boy is only missing the screen, but a bit of glue would sort that out. My favourite add-on for the Game Boy, which is not really needed for the yellow one because it already has a backlight on it, is the magnifier with a light on it. You can't even see it. It's got these lights on the inside here. Another add-on that was brought out with the original Game Boy is the link cable, so that you could play friends at different games like Tetris. All you'd have to do is plug it into one, plug it into the other Game Boy, and then you could both play against each other. What other things have I got up here? As you can see up here, I have the boxed Game Boy camera and Game Boy printer. Game Boy camera was a camera that would fit into your Game Boy. The first selfie camera. Let's take a picture of me going, ah! It's probably not looking fantastic because of the backlit screen that I have. That's probably a bit better. And then the Game Boy camera, and then the Game Boy printer, which was this thing here. The last of my handhelds is my PSP Go. Now I got this because it's fantastic for emulation. We may have run out of battery on this. It can just about handle N64 ROMs, but I prefer to use it for older stuff like the Mega Drive, and well, you can download PlayStation games on it as too. That's pretty much all of the handhelds I've got. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you remember having any of these or playing with them, or you have some that I don't have, I'd love to hear what you've got. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Bye.